Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one.
Some baseball.
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So stepping in, number 2. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Baseball on a Sunday.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2.
Surprised he's swung at that.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right.
My.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco to right
Dude.
field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, get it together.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know one of the things I get
So this is
Clyde
first
is he is
out.
a real good low
Man.
umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First offering on its way. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Garcia. And that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Foul
He
it.
loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to
Oh
left
my.
center. Jimenez on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A two-run score for the Twins, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually
Jose.
6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Yeah, that was a bad swing. Terrible.
A lot of movement that time. It's
Good
0-2.
Lord. Come on, one.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Two and two.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
On the ground to the right side. Sano is right there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that
Nice
can be
one.
frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's got
Oh, come on.
the second for one. On the first, and they give him both. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, Timmy.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to return
Wow.
the side. Good guys held in check here. They trail things here.
That ball hung up there a mighty long
Coming
time.
to the plate now, Max Kepler. We start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. On he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Garcia ranging back, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Wowzers.
So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position,
Come on.
but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Garcia going back on it to the track. Wow, that's up onto the patio.
Holy crap.
Solo shot to right center as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Batting ninth.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Buxton.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a
They're not missing
pitch
it
on
at
the
all.
inside half of the plate
Now
right there.
batting.
Trying to bust him in,
Number 2.
D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
I'm gonna try
Knock's
to
a knock.
But the runner's back easily. Standing in now, number 2. No balls and 1 strike. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Look at that loud car.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Buxton leads off first with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Ooh, good catch, good catch.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. In now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all in the same.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very good play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
Come on, let's need one more.
Position at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Twins lead it 4-0. Standing in, Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Come on, Jimenez.
Popped him up. Sano moving to his
Boo.
left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot toward right
Ooh,
center.
nice one. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
He
There we go.
leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grandal, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during a season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Batting seventh, the
At the plate, Jose Abreu trying to cash in here at his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone.
Come on, Jose. Look at the
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for
come
strike.
on, Jose.
Down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the
Terrible.
inning is over.
Can't move the
Here's
curve.
now Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Garcia, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
A swing and a high drive to right
Dude.
field. Lazaro going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one
It's like hitting all the
and just
balls.
inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Garver stands at second with 2 gone.
Let's do one more. Come on.
Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something...
There's a
come on,
drive
dude.
hit well out to right field. Lazaro looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-out
Wow.
pass to straightaway right field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I don't
Well,
want to
they've
see a
got the
replay.
elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching his pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focus.
A swing and a miss. That retired to
Thank
side,
you.
and
Man.
that will do it. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt,
A swing and a drive
There we
straight
go.
toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track.
That's what we
Did you
need
see it?
that right there.
Batted 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
I need to hit deep.
To respect it and freeze a little bit.
they had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Leury Garcia in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as
Oh,
he's
he
in
dropped
well
it.
ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Mazara at third. Moncada is over at second with one down in the inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's
All right.
fly
On the board.
RBI.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a bit too high with that one, it's 1-0. 2 outs here with the runner at third. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. White Sox pick up.
Yes.
Welcome back to the South Side.
How fast is Kepler?
Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Come on.
Clips the inside corner for strike 3. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid of throwing that inner half of the plate.
One more.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in.
And
There he goes.
leave it there as this is strike 3 and
Woo.
that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Jimenez 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB.
Right to him.
Chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
I'm talking about.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Yusmani Grandal.
Come on.
In over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Stuff comfortably on right to him.
Number 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded weakly to
But
the
of course.
Gonzalez scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full.